Hello lovelies, this is Samara, your traveling esthetician. Thank you for joining me today. I wanted to go over the 5 ingredients that I highly recommend for skin nutrition and skin health. And so the skin, just like the body, needs to be exercised and nourished in order for it to be in a healthy state. And again, just like the body, you need to do stuff over time. There is no one product that is gonna change your skin just like that overnight. There's things that can help look, kind of instantly, just like if you, don't eat any food overnight, you look thinner the next morning. So there's certain things that you can do that will definitely, help you kind of get a certain look or can kind of fake a certain look for a little while with your skin. But true skin health and skin change, like tone, texture, tightening, all of that stuff is going to take a little bit of time, and you can create that with the products that you use. So I would say, as a licensed esthetician of over a decade, it is important what you use on your skin, and nutrition does matter, and the content of the amount of active ingredients matters. Just like a nutritionalist would say, it matters what you eat. It matters that you're not just eating cheeseburgers if you want to have nutrition and you want to have a healthy gut and healthy life. Like, nutrition matters, same thing in the skin. So I'm gonna kind of go over my 5 key ingredients, and I'm gonna put them on and apply them as we go through it. So I just washed my face, I just took a shower, and I just used a gentle cleanser, so kind of a gel consistency. I used the Sanita Sensitive Skin Cleanser. I did do a chemical peel about a week ago, and it has been really shedding my skin. So I actually did an Alpha 30 on my face, and then I did a Jesner's peel on my chest, and you can still see, like, my chest looks dark. When you do a chemical peel, it brings that pigment to the surface, and so it hasn't finished peeling. It's still like really textured and has a lot of feel to it, but that's what that look is. And so I do have quite a bit of dry skin. I don't know if you can see, I have kind of flakiness going on, but it has been, like I said, a week since I did a peel. And so I am going to actually start with the Sanita Brightening Peel Pads. This is awesome. So this is a blend of acids. It has glycolic, salicylic, and lactic. Acids is one of the most important ingredients that you can have in your skincare regimen. Glycolic is going to be the best acid for fine lines and wrinkles. Lactic acid is going to be the best acid for pigmentation. And then salicylic acid is the best acid for like oily acneic skin. Helps to kill bacteria. So this has a triple blend acid. This is awesome at just helping to totally resurface the skin. What acids do is they have small molecular structures, and they send a signal to the skin that they've been injured and they need to repair. So just, again, like you think of going to the gym and working out, it's you exerting your body, right? It's you kind of breaking that muscle down that makes the body say, oh, I need to grow back bigger and stronger so I can carry this, so I can weight this. Same thing with the skin. As you start to progress your skin into a healthier state, it's going to be able to do more and more stuff. So if right now you have really sensitive skin is not necessarily a place that you have to be. You can start to strengthen it. Just like if you were to say, I'm just not that strong. It's not a place you have to be. You can start to strengthen yourself over time. So these are going to be kind of a beginning step to strengthening your skin. And when you start to strengthen your skin, you can do it anywhere from 1 time a week and start working your way up to every other day. And same thing again, like if you go to the gym, you start working out, maybe you do a heavy lifting, and then it takes you 5 days to recover. As you get stronger and stronger, you either can start to add weight to that, or you can start to do that more and more consistently. So these, I would say, recommended if you're just getting started, try them once a week. If you have pretty healthy, strong skin, if you do a lot of stuff, a lot of active ingredients with your skin, try starting with them 2 or 3 times a week. So this is the brightening peel pads. I'm going to take it and I just start to kind of scrub. I do put pressure with them. Some people would say, just lightly graze it across the skin, but I do put pressure on with them. And because it's that triple acid blend, it's going to help with the fine lines and wrinkles. I do all around the orbital bone. So people say, be careful around what you're doing with your eye area. Just stay on that bone part. So you don't want to go into the soft fleshy part, but you can totally go around that bone part. And this does have a bit of tingle. I think it's tingling for me probably because I did do that chemical peel a week ago. Normally I don't feel these a ton, but I do definitely feel it today. And I'm gonna go down onto my neck and chest and décolleté. So anything that you do to your face, you wanna bring down onto your chest because you do start to show signs of aging here. You can also do the back of your hand. So, you know, we're always gripping our steering wheel, we're biking, hiking, all that stuff, like we have our hands out. So people, women and men, start to get spots on the back of their hands. You can take this acid and you can actually scrub the back of your hands with it and use it all up. Okay, then the next step that I'm gonna do is peptides. So peptides are chains of amino acids and they're the building blocks for all tissue growth. So if you think about, you go to the gym, you do your big workout, then you drink your protein shake that has amino acids to rebuild that muscle, that's what peptides are gonna do for the skin. There's a variety of different peptides. They'll help to slow down neuroconnectivity, so it keeps the muscles from actually contracting and being able to talk to each other, so it helps to soften fine lines and wrinkles. There's anti-inflammatory peptides. All of the peptides are going to do is help to actually rebuild and restructure the skin, so it's an essential ingredient for skin retexture and regrowth. What I'm going to use today is the Peptiderm Firming Serum. This is a 40% concentration of peptides, which is a pretty big dose. Peptides do tend to be a little bit more expensive because they are a very effective product or ingredient at helping to create change in the skin. So definitely look for high dosages of peptides. The higher dosage you can get, the better, as well as looking for the way that these go into the skin. So this is in a biomimetic base, and so what it means is that it matches the skin's natural sebum or allow these ingredients to penetrate into the skin. So I'm going to put that all over, and again, you can put it on the eye area. I'm going to bring it down onto the chest, and this is a really thin kind of liquidy product, and so with this too, I layer this first because it's thinner, and then you want to start to put heavier and heavier products on top. So the way that you put products onto the skin does count, it does matter, and the way that you want to kind of work it is lightest to heaviest. So I just did that. Now I am going to do a vitamin C. Vitamin C is one of the most essential vitamins for your skin. So with this vitamin C, not only does it help to actually break up pigmentation, so if you already have pigmentation damage, vitamin C actually helps to break up pigmentation. It also is an awesome antioxidant, and it helps to protect the skin from future UV damage, and it will help to actually protect the skin and keep it in a healthy state. So I'm going to use the Sanitas Vita C Serum. This is a 25% of a lipophilic, so it's a fat soluble. What that means, the skin is a fat soluble organ, so one of the best ways to get products or ingredients to penetrate is to have in a fat soluble form. So this being fat soluble is awesome. I put just a couple drops on my hand, and I'm gonna go ahead and pop that in. And this, like I said, is a fat base. It's in a squalane base, so it has a little bit of an oily consistency, but that is gonna mimic the skin's natural sebum, and the skin starts to uptake it in just a couple seconds. So you might see I look a little bit glossy. That's all gonna go away and just go totally into the skin here in just a couple minutes. And then again with the peptides, I am gonna do the Peptiderm eye treatment. The Peptiderm eye treatment is actually a 50% concentration of peptides. It has both anti-inflammatory peptides as well as peptides that help to slow down neuroconnectivity. And just a little bit, I just put a little bit on my fingers, and then I just kind of pat it. You do want to be a little bit delicate around the eye area, just so that you're not tugging at the skin. And I like to kind of go up and out, and I like to really work these 11. So I have this really furrowed brow right here. So I really put the peptides in there. Peptides will actually, especially the peptides in the Sanitas products, because they slow down the neuroconnectivity, they work like a Botox in a bottle. So they actually keep the muscles from being able to contract. So what does Botox do? Botox actually freezes the nerves. The nerves can't contract or tell the muscles to contract. And so the peptides that are in the Sanitas products help to do a very similar thing. If you are doing Botox, it will help that treatment lasts longer. If you're looking for an alternative, then it's a great alternative. So definitely look for peptides in your skincare regimen. Vitamin C, get an acid, some kind of acid. I love the brightening peel pads because it has all three, but you can have a cleanser that has an acid, you can have a toner that has an acid. Just make sure that you have something that's going to help with that cell turnover as well as help with that tightening and toning. Other one that I'm not putting on today right now because I just did a chemical peel is retinol. So retinol is a vitamin A derivative. It's something that you can get over the counter. The one that I like to utilize is the Sanitas' Rejuvenate. It's a 0.1%. And it's something that you can use on a nightly basis once you work up to it. So you get started, use it, you know, 1 to 2 or 3 times a week, and it's gonna actually help to exfoliate the skin from the inside out. So vitamin A, or retinol I should say, will actually help the cells differentiate and move towards the surface of the skin. So acids actually help to eat away that top level of dead skin, whereas retinol actually helps to go up underneath the skin and push the skin to the surface. So that's an awesome, awesome ingredient. And then of course, our number one is gonna be sunscreen. So sunscreen, have to do it. This is the Sanitas Solar Block. It's an SPF 20, but it's a pure zinc, totally non-toxic. I love zinc. It is what I always tell people to use. I also utilize several other zinc products. You just need a little bit. This does go on, I would say any zinc goes on a little bit better if you have some hydration. So I just put that vitamin C on so I have some nice hydration to the skin. And I don't think this leaves a white residue or anything like that. So you can see it's gonna go on pretty white, but then I just blend it in. So I blend it in and I don't think it doesn't leave any kind of residue. It's totally non-sticky. It doesn't have any fragrance. If you are somebody that is really sensitive to sunscreen or you don't like the way that it feels, I would highly encourage you to try the Sanitas Solar Block. It's a great primer. It's a great base for makeup. So that's the other thing too, is that if you're looking for kind of a base, that's a great way to get started. So that would be everything that I just did is kind of a get ready regiment for your skin. And then you can start to put your makeup on top of that. Okay, so just to recap really quick, the 5 ingredients that I would say as a licensed esthetician you have to have in your skincare products, no matter what your skin type is, whether you're oily, combination, dry, sensitive, these are going to be the key ingredients to help to start to strengthen your skin and get your skin into a healthier space. Now with that, I will say one little clause would be the sensitive skin. Some of these ingredients are very, very active, and so you want to just start slowly, right? So your skin can get into a healthier state, but just start slow. Slowly start to introduce some of those more aggressive ingredients that will help to create change in your skin, but just be a little bit slow and gentle with them at first. If you're somebody that really exercises their skin a lot, you do a ton of stuff, you do, you know, lasers and chemical peels and all of that stuff, then you're gonna be able to use those ingredients at a higher intensity and a more max rate. But these are the ingredients that will create true change for your skin. Make sure that you have them no matter what your skincare regimen is or what products you use. If you like something from the drugstore, if you like something from Nordstrom's. I love professional skincare just because I'm a professional esthetician. So I would definitely look for that. Concentrations do matter, formulations matter. Make sure that you have something that's working for you. The 5 ingredients that I would say as a licensed esthetician you have to have in your skincare products would be an acid. So glycolic, salicylic, lactic, mandelic acid. Look for something that has an acid. Only do it a couple days a week, not every day. That's going to be your exercise for the skin. Then look for something that has peptides. Peptides are the chains of amino acids. They're the building blocks for tissue growth and tissue health, and they will help to repair the skin. They're a must if you're trying to do anti-aging. The next one is vitamin C. It is awesome for pigmentation. It is also going to help to protect the skin against UV damage and breaking down. Retinol is another awesomely anti-aging product. It is also anti-acne. It helps with cell differentiation. That is another must if you're looking for anti-aging or anti-acne or anti-pigmentation. And then always, no matter who you are, what you are, sensitive, dry, normal, combination, oily, have to wear sunscreen. Sunscreen is going to be your number one anti-aging product as well as your protector. If you like this video, if you got some out of it, please like my page, please subscribe. I look forward to talking with you more, and I love having you in my community. Have a great day, guys.